I think that's game. Oh no! Recently, at the European International Championships, Frank Persick stunned the world with a deck that no one saw coming. And that deck was Whimsicott V Star. Now, at the top, like leading up to the launch of Brilliant Stars, people were not really talking about this card. And maybe we were caught sleeping a little bit because Whimsicott V Star has proven to be quite the beast in competitive play. And what makes Whimsicott so special? Well, for starters, let's get some of the bad stuff out of the way. Whimsicott as a V Star only has 250 HP, not the strongest, but it also is a psychic type Pokemon, which does very well against some of the biggest meta cards, including Urshifu. And it also has a move, Trick Wind, for 1 psychic, 2 colorless energy, does 160 damage, and during your opponent's next turn, they can't play any Pokemon tools or special energy cards from their hand. All right, this is a massive deal for some of the most meta decks, including an Urshifu, including a Mew, including an Arceus. And this move, once you get it set up, is incredibly debilitating for a whole bunch of different decks in the game. And the cost of 3 on the surface looks kind of high, but thankfully we also run 4 double turbo energy, which lets you get charge up Whimsicott in only 2 turns, 2 attachments. You're going to be losing 20 damage off already 160, which was just okay. So you're only doing 140 damage, but you're really relying on Trick Wind to stop opponents from attaching energy. And there's some other tools in this deck that can help you as well to slow down the pace of the game, such as 4 Crushing Hammers, 3 Fan of Waves. This deck has a ton of energy denial in here to slow your opponents down. It's got 3 Paths to the Peak, shutting down decks like Arceus, shutting down Mew, and a whole bunch of other meta decks with all of those rule box Pokemon with abilities. And we also have, actually, let's go back to the Pokemon, because besides Whimsicott, we also have 1 Crobat in order to help, just 1 quick burst of drawing cards up to 6, Bidoof and Bibarel to help draw cards on an ongoing basis, once per Bibarel per turn. You can draw up to 5 cards, which is a pretty helpful ability and a draw engine for many decks going forward. In terms of Pokemon search, there's a good amount of search here with Fog Crystal, which lets you get a basic psychic Pokemon or psychic energy, a Quick Ball, 3 Quick Balls, 4 Ultra Balls. And in terms of supporters, an interesting lineup here, highlighted by 2 copies of Avery. This is a card that has definitely picked up momentum in recent weeks. It's a draw 3, which is generally not the best, but you also get to shorten your opponent's bench down to a maximum of 3 Pokemon. And there are a lot of decks in the game right now that require a big bench, and being able to cut that off is incredibly detrimental. So you're seeing how all this adds up. Not being able to attach special energy, not being able to use tools, not being able to use abilities, getting all your energy knocked off, and shortening your bench. Like, it's an incredibly trolly deck, which makes it a pretty popular one to play right now. We've got 2 Boss's Orders, 3 Marnie, and 2 Professor's Research for draw support. We've got a Peony here, interesting include, and you can discard your card and search for up to 2 trainer cards. This doesn't necessarily have to be supporters. This can be a great way of getting your Fan of Waves, your Crushing Hammers. Another important tool here, XP Share, which when one of your Whimsicott's knocked out, if you've got another Whimsicott that has this on, you can then move basic energy over to keep your momentum going. Really important to set up on your Whimsicotts here. 2 Air Balloon, and one other thing we should talk about here. So there's 4 double turbo, 4 psychic energy, and a move to not sleep on is Fluffball Star. So this one, for 1 psychic energy, does 60 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon for each energy attached to this Pokemon. And the important thing to note here is that if you've got 3 energy on there because you're fighting with Trick Wind, that's 180 damage. 160 if you've got double turbo on there. it's not limited to just the active. You can snipe with Whimsicott V-STAR and Fluffball Star, which is going to come in really handy because you don't do much damage in the first place, and your opponents usually have time to run away, but you can use Whimsicott Star's Fluffball Star to snipe and score that big knockout later on in the game. All right, let's try this list out. My story with the Pokemon TCG, I only started playing last summer, and I have been a fan of other Pokemon stuff for a little bit now. Admittedly, I think my first Coleman J. Bradner. The first Pokemon game I played was Pokemon X and Y, so I wasn't... No, that's not the first... That was the first game I got into. First game I played was Pokemon Blue when it came out. My little brother got it for Christmas the year it came out. And, ooh... I'm gonna go with the regular Psychic Energy first. Pokemon... You got Pokemon Red? I could have swore it was Pokemon Blue. Also, welcome back, Player 2 Start. Ooh, Dark type, which doesn't necessarily matter to us, but I think we got him right where we want him. It had Charizard on the cover. I mean, that's as good as any to secret players got to Pokemon Blue. Okay, what are we up against? Ooh, it's the Urshifu deck. Oh. Okay, well, we gotta bust out the rainbow for this one. I think... Do we win? I mean, I don't want to count this Urshifu Moltres deck out. That would be a bad mistake. Let's go and set up a second Whimsicott here. And, maybe I could have Crobatted. I kind of want the guaranteed setup here for the second one, just in case an XP share would be nice. And then we blast this Urshifu for weakness, and we stop them from attaching any special energy. And all of a sudden, this becomes a very bad time for our opponent here. They'll probably have the Pocket Moltres. Oh, they will, because they've got Dark Energy here. And we'll see how this goes. But not being able to attach special energy is going to be really rough. That said, this list, I don't know if this is the exact list. Like, we'll see if they've got the Moltres V or the Hoopa or anything like that. But this deck did win EUIC. So let's not count them out just yet. We are kind of sitting pretty here. Oh, it's the Hoopa version. Okay. They do get the E-Switch. They'll probably land a cool 90 HP here. And they do have the Cynthia's Ambition. Draw up to 8. And I'm probably... Let's see how wide they set up their bench. Because I'm debating between Avery and Marnie here. Because I definitely want more cards. Maybe the Avery. Let's see how they play this out. Because we'll still get the knockout on the Hoopa. That's not that big of a deal. And yeah, they're going to run through their whole series of shady dealings to try and set everything back up. Yeah, what's the bigger threat here? Their hand size or their... Oh, there's the Moltres. There it is. And that's ready to go, and that's going to hurt. We do get the second Whimsicott here. Let's get the energy. Yeah, they're probably... I don't know if they're going to play... Do we disrupt the hand or do we disrupt the bench? I think we disrupt the bench and knock one of... Maybe the Sobble or the Drizzle. Okay, they take the Sobble out. I would really like an XP share Right. Ooh. Actually, what if we do this and we go and snipe? So 60, 120, 180, 160. The Moltres is going to do one. Yeah, let's go snipe the Moltres. Bang. I may regret that, but we'll see. Now we're in a position where this Hoopa's not going to be able to do anything because it only, like, at best, they're going to hit for 90. Maybe they have the Clara and they hit us that way, but let's see how they do it. But yeah, I was scared there that we were going to knock out the Hoopa and then they would do big damage. How much damage would they have done at that point? So 170 plus the 90 that's already on there. Yeah, they would have knocked out Whimsicott and we would be kind of in a jam. So we've got at least one more turn to figure this out. Oh, okay. Well, Clara's coming back in with the Moltres anyway. So we might still be in trouble. Oh, they still have it. So maybe that was a bad play. They do get an escape rope here, and let's go. Do they have... Yeah, they can't boss. So that gives us a bit more time. And they're stalling for time here, too. How much can we... Do we Professor's Research here? That to me is a $1 million... Yeah, because now they get the opportunity to attach and knock out. Oh, okay, yeah, and knock out with the Hoopa. Heads up play. I like that. Okay. Okay. Knock that energy off. I'm gonna go big. I'm gonna swing for the fences on this one. I'm getting rid of my fans and the Bibarels. Just get me a double turbo, please. And we didn't get it. Darn it. We didn't get an XP share either. Maybe. How hard do we want to go here? If we get rid of the second Ultra Ball and this Whimsicott, and we grab Crobat. Still didn't get it. Okay, well, at least we get a balloon. We do got another energy, so we can set up Whimsicott for... Oh, I probably could have waited a little longer there. Ooh, another Crushing Hammer. Oh, do I want to use Hammer on this Moltres? Or does it... they might have like a Raihan or something. Okay, well, didn't matter. Trick Wind. Shut it down again. At least we're in a good position to not get hit by this. If they have Raihan into another attachment, they will knock this out. And that's going to suck. Getting the double turbo is really... Or an XP share would be monumental for us here. So yeah, we're going to lose this Whimsicott. That's fine. And I love and hate this card. This is like the MVP card of the meta. Pretty much in a post-Mew world, everybody's running this card, which is an incredible attacker late in the game. Galarian Moltres has the, I think, it's the ability Malevolent Charge. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you can attach up to 2 dark energy cards from your hand to this Pokemon. And, yeah, we're going to lose this here. And it's got the move Fiery Wrath for 2 dark, 1 colorless, 20 damage, plus 50 more damage for each prize card your opponent has taken. Which puts them, which lets this do up to 270 damage in the late game, which is absolutely incredible. And yeah, you're hitting Mew for weakness once you've taken 3 prizes. Ooh, the XP share is going to be massive for us here. We get our Whimsicott VSTAR. And what we really need is the double turbo energy. Please. Please. If we can finally get a stick of double turbo, amazing. Okay. I think at the very least, we're in a very good spot. Trick Wind, hit for 120, got it down to 1 prize. And assuming they pull the Moltres play one more time without Marnieing us, we should have enough to win the game. Because we'll get to XP share, onto the Whimsicott, attach with double turbo, land the final hit, and win the game. Fingers crossed. And hello, Weird August. Welcome back. How you doing? Because I think they have to play Clara, so they can't disrupt our hand right now. So yeah, maybe this deck has a better matchup against Whimsicott than I would have thought. Because there definitely are, like, hitting Urshifu for weakness only matters to a point. Because Urshifu, yeah, it's really about getting the big KOs with Moltres here. And yeah, they're going to knock out the Whimsicott. But still, this deck is crazy. Oh, they've got the surprise Mew. Oh, they gave up. GG's. GG's. I don't know why they didn't go for the final attack. Huh. I mean, it was tough losing the Urshifu early. That said, I still would have needed a double turbo to land the final attack. And if I didn't have it, which is very likely with this Whimsicott deck, because I think that's the biggest challenge of this whole deck, is getting that special energy in a meaningful time frame. But I would have at least tried. You were that far, you would have been 1 prize away, and if I had bricked that one turn, you would have won. But you know what? Maybe I underestimated. I mean, I shouldn't underestimate like the this tournament winning deck, but there you go. In beta, it's in pretty rough shape in its current form, and if rumblings are to be believed, they're in the market for a new senior game director, which doesn't bode well for the project as a whole. However, and there's a lot to complain about with Pokemon Trading Card Game Live, but one thing that I actually miss from this game is that you could see your opponent's deck list. Not only could you see your opponent's deck list, you can just copy it straight to your own game and then go from there, which I think was pretty rad. Ooh. Okay. What's the... I think we have to go... Do we balloon now? I'm not going to balloon now. I may need to get rid of the balloon to land the Ultra Ball. That said, Whimsicott I don't think works... Ooh, Eternatus. Okay, especially in... Okay. I was going to say, if this was a single strike deck, Whimsicott I don't think fares as well, because single strike, like, yes, Whimsicott stops you from attaching the normal way, like just playing your energy, but you can use Houndoom to accelerate still, and that just kind of defeats the point. Uh-oh. That's a really good Marnie, because we lose our path to the peak here, which we were really gonna need to not die against this Eternatus. Okay. Not ideal. Not an ideal start. We're like 1 card. Okay. This is better. This is better. This is... We can work with this. We now use Professor's Research, get rid of all our cards. We do get the extra energy which we needed, and we do get a hammer here too, which is fantastic. Hammer, yes, knock that off the Eternatus. We will put a energy onto Whimsicott. And let's go and set up our Bibarel here too, to draw an extra card. Do we want to put down the second Yeah, we should set up the second Whimsicott as well. And that's all we're gonna need for this game. If we can make it out alive. Yes. Yes. Hammer again? Oh, okay. Not that time. Maybe we were getting greedy there. Trick Wind for 140. Now they can't play tools. Now they can attach special energy. I don't know how much... I'm going to guess this Eternatus deck's probably not running a lot of special energy, but tools could be a problem. Secret Player says, thoughts that you can now follow peeps on Twitch by clicking their name in the chat. Ooh, I didn't realize that was a thing you could do. And yeah, okay, I see that now. That's pretty good. That's a good update, and I think for a company that's had lots of bad press in recent times, that's a win. So yeah, good news. Any opportunity to make it easier for people on Twitch to follow others is a good thing. All right, they will get their energy acceleration there, and we're in a it's a bit of a pinch here, admittedly, because we are going to knock out this Eternatus V. However, we are in a position, and we will get this charged up. We will get a second Whimsicott going. However, this Eternatus is going to one-hit KO everything we have unless we can get Path to the Peak on the board. There we go. Okay. This is looking a little better. We lost friends in doing so? What do you mean you lost friends in doing so? Oh, this is also, this Eternatus is fully set up, but this is going to suck really bad once we play Path to the Peak. And that should give us a little more breathing room, and we're going to move this basic energy to our other Whimsicott waiting in the wings. I'm going to get rid of the Fan of Waves here. At this point, we've got them. I don't think they're playing much in the way of special energy anyway. Do we want to get that Whimsicott VSTAR back in the mix? Maybe? We definitely want a Path here. Oh no! I just attached the double turbo to the wrong thing. Oh no, I screwed that up horribly. Okay. Desperate times. I've misplayed that so bad. We're only going to be doing like 120 damage now. This is terrible. Oh no. Oh no. How could this happen to me? This went from a game that we probably could have / should have won to, we do get an Avery though, to one that now I am not so sure. Like really not so sure. Because now we have to find the double turbo. Have to. Okay, we do get a Whimsicott VSTAR set up here. We will get an energy attachment. And I know they don't like their hand. At least they have insinuated that they don't like their hand. I don't like my hand either right now, though. And do we take this opportunity to thin their bench even further? I think so. And we didn't get the double turbo, unfortunately. I guess the worst case scenario, we can make do with at least one basic psychic energy, which of which there is still 3 more in the deck. So there's 1 more double turbo, 2 psychic energy. But we have to hit on the psychic energy. Well, I get... Yeah, if we were playing... I think we're going for it. And... Ooh... This is going to do 120, 360. Okay, how about this? This is a cheeky play right here. We're going to boss up the Umbreon. And we're going to use... let me thin my deck a little further here. And grab another Whimsicott. Just in case. Just in case. Maybe we can get an energy here. Oh, we do. Nice. And... Ooh, I can snipe this Eternatus and leave them stuck on the bench. Down to 1 prize. I hope that's enough. I hope that's enough. Another boss right here would be incredible, which we don't have, unfortunately. I'm scared. I'm so scared. Now they can attach the special energy. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I don't think they'll be... Oh, the Marnie, no! Uh-oh. This is bad. Monumentally bad. Ooh. Oh, no. And the E-switch, too! And the choice belt. This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. We do get a Fan of Waves, which we like. We do get a double turbo, which we do like as well. And we do get a balloon. Now, our only recourse here is... Okay. Does this hammer work? Yes. Knock that energy off. And... Do we have a Crobat still? Okay, we do have a Crobat. If we can get a boss's orders... Oh, hold on. Let's burn... I don't want to burn that Fog Crystal. Just in case. Why can't I play... Why can't I play Crobat? Oh, I have to play it on the bench. I forgot about that. Okay. If I can get boss... No, we do not get boss. We do get another Crushing Hammer, though. Heads? Yes. Okay. And... we do get... I don't want to refresh their hand. Let's go and grab... Let's go in Avery and shut down their bench even further. And I will play Tool Scrapper to take that choice belt off. And I will play Path to the Peak. And holy cow, this becomes incredibly oppressive for them. And if their one card is a switch, they win. If it's not... It's still scary hours for us, but it's not necessarily too late. Okay, they bossed the stall for time. That's a valid play. And now I don't really know what to do here. Okay, I think we Peony. Is it time? What trainers do we have? Can I switch? No, I cannot. This ends up being terrible for us, actually. Because now we have 4 cards left. I have no way of moving Bibarel or Bidoof off of the active. Oh, no. Oh, no. Did I misplay? Yeah, I think the... This is terrible. This is really bad. How do I get out of this? I'm down to 2 cards. They do get the switch. They do get the special energy attachment. They're down to 4 cards. I have no idea what's gonna happen here. It helps. Oh, we're gonna be 160 plus 3. That's 190. I am down to 1 card. I will play Path to the Peak to shake up their cards a little bit. I think there's 1 boss's orders left. And I think that's what it's gonna come down to, is if they can play, like, I'm gonna be short on damage. If they have a boss, they win. And if not, I think, okay, do they have an Umbreon still? Have they been banking the Umbreon this whole time? No! Oh, wait, Umbreon's not gonna work. Umbreon's not gonna work. I think this last card is boss's orders. Is this it? Is this the dagger? Yes, it is. Oh my goodness, Whimsicott! All the way down to the last card. And we got it. We got it. Jeez. Like, it's not gonna help that person again, because the likelihood of us playing in that match again are unlikely, and so it doesn't personally help you. And if it was really good, somebody else has probably already found that list and is making stuff happen with it. So yeah, hiding deck seems extra. Ooh, this is okay. If they get the Meloetta turn 1, we lose. Do I want to set up a second Whimsicott? No, I will roll the dice. If they land the Meloetta play, it is what it is. I actually think this match is not the worst for Whimsicott, because you can shut down a lot of what Mew is trying to do. We need a Tails here, though. Damn it. They're going for it. They're absolutely going for it. Do they have... Okay, they've got the line. They got the escape rope. Meloetta is in position, and I knew that this was a possibility. And they're going all the way for it. And you know what? I don't blame them. I would too. I could have played the Crobat, drew an extra card. Feels bad to do that. If we were set up a little better, I guess I could have like set up a second Whimsicott. Yeah, that's probably what I should have done in retrospect, is use Fog Crystal, set up a Whimsicott, and then put the energy on the one on the bench with the assumption that this one was going to die. That's okay. I would have liked to have shown Whimsicott beating Mew, because Whimsicott absolutely can beat Mew, especially when it goes first. But this, we'll chalk this up as a miscalculated risk on my part. No, they need a Lessa like right here, or it's done. I think. They're just trying to thin the hand. Yep, they didn't get it. They didn't get it. Okay, let's play. Heads. Yes, get that energy out of here. Okay, now we party. Now we party. Oh, wait. Oh, no, I screwed that up. I did not mean to... I played that wrong. I didn't mean to discard that energy. We're gonna have to get that back. Okay, here we go. The clamp is in. The clamp is in. We will knock out Meloetta with the Trick Wind. They can attach special energy right now. They're going to need, and not to say that we're out of the woods here, they're going to need an Alessa Sparkle and a basic psychic. Oh, they got the basic psychic energy. Damn it. If they have Alessa here, now of course they have Alessa, and if they have Mew VMAX, then they only have one. So you're saying there's a chance. And we do have hammers here. If we can land one of these two hammers, we're in a good spot. And I don't think they got the Mew VMAX. So they're hiding. They're hiding. We got them on the ropes. Let's go. And we got the path to the peak. Oh, okay. Here we go. Hammer first. Heads. Let's knock off the basic psychic energy because I know they can't. Okay. Hammer 2? No. Fan of Waves, get all of the energy off of there. Let's get path to the peak, lock them down, and hit the Marnie and pray. Oh, path was a bad. I could have played Crobat here to grow. Oh, wait, I already played by Crobat, so that doesn't matter. We will put down Bidoof. We will put down energy, and we will continue the lockdown. They have now lost 2 basic psychic energy, 1 fusion strike. They could... Oh, they're stuck. They're stuck. Oh, this is... Oh, you love to see it. Yeah, since we have this double turbo set up here, let's get our third Whimsicott set up. And let's just keep locking them down. Still can't attach energy. We get our second Whimsicott V-Star. We need energy really bad though. I don't think they're gonna be able to knock them out. They're in a very hard place, Secret Player. This card, Path to the Peak, stops any abilities on rule box Oh, they got the Pumpkaboo. There it is. So they're gonna be able to draw some cards here. Darn it. Pumpkaboo saved them real good here. And the boss on the Bidoof, that's a really good play. Yeah, so Path to the Peak, one of the strongest stadium cards in the game. When you play a stadium, it affects both players. And this states Pokemon with a rule box in play, both yours and your opponent's, have no abilities. And that stops Genesect's ability, Fusion Strike system that allows them to draw cards. But they did have Pumpkaboo here to bail them out. Oh, they still don't have energy. And we do get at least an XP share setup and a Whimsicott and a Bidoof. And I don't hate the idea of getting Crobat and that psychic energy back. Yeah, let's do both. And I will take... And yeah, the Bibarel actually is kind of clutch here right now, too. And that's psychic. Not a bad Ordinary Rod. And unfortunately, they can still attach Psychic Energy, so we're running out of time here. Yeah, that hurts. Yeah, now they're going to be hitting for 210 again. Oh, no. Okay, well, they're down to this. Like, if we get a Fan of Waves, if we get... Your hiding decks makes mine good. No one plays it, so you get to surprise people. Well, first off, hello, Thomas. I hope you're doing well. And two, like, see, the counter to that logic is that you can't view the deck list until after the game is done. So it doesn't help after the fact, because the odds of you running into that person again or running to them in the tournament, like, it doesn't matter. And I am personally of the mindset that the knowledge, like, I am very much pro share strats. I think that adds, oh, what, they're not going for the K. I think they really want to knock out a Whimsicott first. And we get Fan of Waves, and we're going to knock that energy off. And now we wait. Now, they might have a Pocket Mew VMAX ready to go. They're also running out of cards here. And they burned one of their switches. They will get the attack off and attach. So now they've attached all the special energy they're going to attach for the rest of the game. Regionals that should be closed. Okay. I take it then you are an active player, both online and IRL. I have not played in an IRL event. And they're going to boss up probably the Whimsicott. Okay. I don't think they're going to KO Uh-oh. They might KO Whimsicott here. And that's bad. Yeah, I agree. Well, I don't think it should be. I think that is an awesome part of it. It is definitely the hardest part of it. Uh-oh. Damn it. We will attach. So there's a couple ways of thought we can play this. Do we put Whimsicott up there to hit? I think we're going to go Bidoof. And we're going to wait. If they have boss, it is what it is. They're down to 2 cards. If they don't... Cramomatic, what do they even have? Tails. Okay. They do have boss. And let's see. I still don't think they're knocking out. They will draw down to 1 card. Okay, so they're down to nothing here. Ooh, what's the play? A couple of ways of going about this. Do we gamble? I think we get a Bibarel here, and we draw a whole bunch of cards, and we see what happens. Because even if we get like a boss and just like drag a Genesect up, which I think that's the play. Oh, Pumpkaboo is 2, Genesect is 2. I think that's what we do. We pull up Genesect and we play Path. We attach energy here, and I could Fluffball Star for whatever that's worth. Which I guess we might as well. Do we hit Pumpkaboo with that? Actually, yeah, we do. We hit Pumpkaboo just in case they have a scoop up net or something to knock that stadium off. Get the KO. They have no cards left. Sure, they can play that stadium. Did we deck out Mew? Did we deck out Mew VMAX? They're not taking 4 prizes here. They're just not. I think that's it. Did we? I think that's game. I think that's game. Oh no. Oh, GG's to them. We will set up, like, I mean, this is done. It's a formality, but just in case, we will cover all our bases, draw up to 5, and oh, just to rub it in, we're gonna play Path to the Peak, and we're gonna Avery to force them to discard 2 cards from their bench. Oh, this is such a savage move here. Yep. Oh, and they take out the Mew, and yeah, we'll set up a second Bibarel, but really this doesn't matter. Oh yeah, and we'll Fan of Waves just to knock that double turbo energy off. Oh wait, that might have been a mistake actually. We actually just secretly gave them an extra turn. Yeah, we did give them an extra turn. But at best, what are they gonna do? They can't, oh, they can't attach it anyway. So yeah, they play 2 cards, and that's it. GG! Woo! Oh, trolling the best deck in the game. Love to see it. Love to see it.
Game over.
Holy
cow. Man, who needs a new VMAX when you've got a Whimsicott
VSTAR. Jeez. Game over. And MacGyverisms, welcome back. And you're right, Secret Ply. What I ended up doing is I used Fan of Waves to put the double turbo energy back into their deck. So they had 1 card left at the end. Anyway, get those emotes up. Flood the screen, flood the chat with emotes, spam them to get hype for a massive victory for Whimsicott VSTAR. Woo, that was a massive win. And yeah, Whimsicott kind of proven to be legit here. We love to see that. Love to see it. Jeez. Okay. Okay. Wow. That yeah, we've had decks in the past that we've played Mew VMAX on the stream and it's been kind of dicey. And other decks that kind of surprise. This might be the most surprising one. We've done very well today with Whimsicott VSTAR, and it's kind of impressive. It's I mean, it sucks being on the other end when you are playing against Whimsicott and they're stopping you from attaching energy and they're stopping you from using all the abilities and they're knocking off all of your energy that you did get in play. It's the worst. But when you're on the other end and you've got that level of control over how your opponent plays the game, especially when they're playing literally the best deck in the game, oh, the power trip on that, it's something else. Just chef's kiss.